for Josh Revoy. And his opponent standing across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. This mixed martial artist is making his national debut. He trains at World Class Martial Arts in Tampa. Ladies and gentlemen, Tyger!
And this next fight is in the 170-pound division. Josh Revoy, we have absolutely no data on. He refused to fill out our paperwork. He's too big for the show. He's too big for TV.
Actually, Josh went 0-2 and was able to get his first win the last fight, stayed on top and controlled position, and was able to get the decision.
He looks like a strong dude.
Yep, he's heavy, but Tyger is actually a teammate of mine. Really hard worker, really dedicated, and really driven guy. Coming out here, wanting to showcase his skills.
Making his debut, I believe, tonight.
Yep.
Yes?
Yep.
Making his debut tonight in front of a huge contingent of fans here at the DoubleTree in Tampa, Florida.
We're back to our feet after Josh. Oh, we're winging punches from Revoy.
Oh, he's got it. It's tight. It's tight. Oh, it's hard to tell if it's under the chin, though.
Yeah, a slight readjustment. He could get this. Tyger gets the top position.
Smart to pull when he pulls, because you can really gas those arms.
Yep, and he can jump over to the other side and secure the back here. A good control from top, good crossface.
Working the body now smartly.
Now, Tyger needs to really work on progressing his position, and on the flip side, Revoy needs to work on getting back to guard as he does.
Tyger did a good job of popping out of that sub attempt there from Revoy. Only allowed to punch to the body, not hitting that pre-fight threshold yet is Tyger.
And looks like we got some blood coming from the nose of Josh. And it appears that those punches to the body are doing some damage. The facial expressions Revoy is showing show some pain.
Nice tight punches from Tyger. Going for the arm bar, pulling out smartly. Good job there by Tyger.
And Tyger needs to pass this position right here, use his open guard, and get the underhook on that left side there to control the body of Josh.
And Revoy was grabbing the glove and got warned by the referee. Oh, there's that blood starting to come out of the nose of Revoy. A lot of damage now starting to be inflicted upon Revoy by Tyger.
Yeah, Tyger's doing an excellent job keeping good pressure on top.
Doesn't really need to posture up because he's got those nice short, tight punches to the diaphragm of Revoy. So even though Revoy's trying to keep him in close, it doesn't really matter because they're tight punches. Sometimes you get those martial art, Bruce Lee short punches. You do a lot of real damage with those, especially if you keep punching to the same place.
The big thing you got to worry about when you're throwing those punches from top is keeping them tight and not flaring the elbows out to set yourself up for arm bars and triangles.
Right.
I really see this next round coming out. Josh Revoy is going to swing some really heavy leather like he did at that first round. Got a little overextended and got taken down because of that. But if he sits back and is able to really pick his distance, he might find some success with those.
Yeah.
Because he's a big guy.
There you see some earlier action from round one. Exactly what you're talking about. The ability of Tyger to take the top and get those short punches. And if you were giving adjustments to Revoy, what would you tell him to do differently?
You got to keep moving. These rounds are short. When you're on your back, you got to use good technique and get back up to your feet. You can't sit there and just hang out and guard. You're going to lose that round. Who'd you have winning that first round, Jay?
Well, it's an interesting question. I mean, the exchanges were comparable, but you have damage inflicted which I'm definitely going to give some weight to. And you have top time inflicted, which I got to give some weight to, and the short punches. So I'm giving it to Tyger.
I agree with you. And here we go for the second round. Referee wiping up some sweat, some blood spots, maybe some water that can drop from the corner. Josh Revoy looks like he's ready to go.
Yes, he does. He looks fired up. He wants to get in there. Big, strong dude. I wouldn't want to get hit by this guy.
Yeah, loading up with that right hand. Really winging these punches. He's got to watch out, not get taken down again.
Tyger much more disciplined in his punches. Inside punches, peppering Revoy. Whereas Revoy's, like you said, winging the big haymaker shot.
Tyger sat back. He threw his guard up. He put arms up and blocked those real hard power shots. Now the problem is you cannot sit on these takedowns. You give the top man a chance to adjust and create submissions. When your arms are locked in on that leg, they need to be asserting the takedown as Tyger just did.
Plus you're carrying your opponent's weight all that time.
Yep.
No sense in carrying his weight. Trying to make him carry your weight.
Now Josh's head is against the cage here, and that really limits his options of movement. So he really needs to work, use that cage, back up on the cage, use it to stand up, and get back to his power punches.
You're not watching anything. You're watching World Class Fight League. Jay Adams alongside Mike Miller. Glad you joined us. We're here in the DoubleTree Hotel in Tampa, Florida. I'm glad you're enjoying watching the World Class Fight League. It's been a good night of fights so far. I'm not going to say the order that we did them in case I have to edit them. And then I'm going to talk myself into some trouble here. So I'm just going to say it's been a great night of fights, and we have a lot more great fights coming up. You're not going to want to miss them.
Yeah, really eclectic fight card that Ralph Garcia put together tonight. We got guys from debuts. We have an All-American wrestler out of University of Michigan and a local athlete, all the way up to 5 title fights, and that's huge to be able to put that together in one night or one card.
Ralph Garcia does a great job here at WCFL, and we're so glad he let us tag along with him and talk about his baby. This is his baby.
And Tyger's still doing a great job at keeping the top pressure. Josh really is staying stagnant down there, hasn't turned a hip, hasn't worked to get an escape, to work up, to throw submission up, and with every passing second, he's losing the round.
Exactly. And, you know, this is always the situation when you dig yourself into a hole. Now it's incumbent upon you to drive the action. And this is the exact game Tyger should play. Keep busy. You don't have to take any risks. You don't have to do anything dangerous. You're piling up the lead here. Just keep dominant position.
And that's got to be, it looks like we got a little injury. And Josh, he's got to suck it up here. He's got to push that third round. He's got to be,
That might have been it right there. It made a hyperextended his left knee.
I think now that he knows that those big punches haven't put Tyger away, he's running out of options, and in his mind really thinking, what's going to end this fight.
You see Tyger taking some deep breaths in the world-class martial arts corner.
And that adrenaline dump is something else, I'll tell you. It'll take every bit of it out of you.
I do not know how you guys do what you do. You go to bed at night knowing the next day you're going to step into a 20-foot cage with a guy who's going to be trying to make you go to sleep.
Oh, it's not even the next day. It's 8 weeks out. Every day you wake up.
You got to think about that.
Another week, and this guy's coming for me.
So like you said, there's Revoy. He's got to suck it up now, injury-wise and energy-wise. He's got a big smile on his face. Tyger looks a little more tired than Revoy, to be honest with you.
If he sits back and just works good striking, think he'll be okay, and he does.
He's getting out of the way of those haymakers that are being telegraphed by Revoy.
Yeah, they're all just big looping punches, and he overextended, overexerted, and let Tyger get under him, scare the takedown.
Heel to the hips, Josh, and get out of there. He don't got you on the You're on the mat, you can get out. Heel to the hips and get out.
And Josh has got to feel the urgency here and the desperation to make something happen.
The guard's not going to get it. Guard is not going to do it.
You throw the legs up. You got to work the hips. Otherwise, Tyger's going to sit on top here, keep scoring points at the body shot, and walk away with this one.
Staying just active enough, not to take any chances, but not to get stood up.
Yep.
Breathe, Tyger, breathe. Hold that arm across. Come on, Josh.
And you got to give it to Tyger coming in this with his debut with a guy throwing heavy leather, coming to take his head off.
Yeah.
Stayed calm in there, was able to see him coming and put up the right defenses.
Yeah, you got a big, scary dude like Revoy, and he's just throwing everything he has at you as hard as he can. You really have to stay composed.
Revoy looks broken down there. Looks like he's nursing the abdomen. Now he's spitting the mouth guard out a little bit to try to get a little more oxygen down.
Those short little punches that Tyger throws, you know, they're deceptive. They're not these big winding up, but they're to the diaphragm, to the kidney, to the liver. They're thumping types of punches.
Yeah, and it takes out of it interrupts the breathing pattern. And getting hit in the head is not as bad as taking a good body shot. The body shot will make you quit, make you just not want to be in there. Really terrible feeling. And we got to be rolling up on a short time here in the third round.
Yeah, down to 40 seconds to go in the fight here in Tampa, Florida. And no answers apparently does Revoy have for this top position that Tyger Bracewell has on him.
His corner's got to be projecting some advice on, advice on how to get up.
Yeah, you know what? Revoy is just surviving now. He's just holding on, saying, I'm not going to quit. I'm not going to quit. I'm not going to quit. Brilliant fight by Tyger.
Yep.
Brilliant fight by Tyger. Did everything right. He earned the win. Great fight.
Good job for a debut fighter to come here, stay calm, and make rational decisions.
Did everything right. Did what he had to do to deal with the power of Josh Revoy.
That's not official, but we'll go to the judges.
Yep. See that short straight right? It was beautiful short jab. That was a good connection there by Revoy, but pretty wild. Much better hands discipline by Tyger. Short straight jabs. See that getting in, getting out.
Yeah, the fastest way from point A to point B is a straight line. So that one and that two, that jab and that straight right, are going to land before the hooks ever will, because it's such a further distance to cover.
Counter punching,
right,
good sprawling.
Give it up for both of these fighters.
And we'll go to the judges for an official decision.
After 3 rounds of action,